Hello and welcome back to the challenge of nature. Today, we will explore some of the most terrifying and haunting natural disasters. Prepare yourself for unimaginable power. How do you feel about this wind? Is it interesting? The sky was dark. The giant tornado seemed to want to suck up the entire ocean, forming a giant water column that pulled everything into it. The tornado roared. The sea water was sucked in violently. The fierce sandstorm made the air stifling and oppressive, making movement a dangerous and uncertain struggle. The heavy downpour, accompanied by strong winds, turned the sky into a sea of white rain. Light could not penetrate the thick curtain of rain, completely obscuring everything around. The wind howled like a painful cry, carrying the rainwater, creating huge waves on the ground. The hailstones fell like cannonballs onto the lawn, creating a terrifying explosion. Not only did the hailstones smash everything on the ground, but they also created a terrifying sight. Each large boulder seemed to be intentionally destroying everything. Devastating floods in China not only submerged many residential areas, but also created a giant new waterfall. Floodwaters rose, sweeping away houses and vehicles, creating a scene of horror and devastation. It was truly uncontrollable destruction. Do you hear any sound? This heavy rain and wind really scared me. Trees were falling, leaves were falling everywhere, and the air was completely filled with rain. Nothing could be seen but a thick curtain of water. It felt like everything was being swallowed up in this storm. Do you hear any sound? Oh my God, do you see that big tree? The surrounding scenery was completely obscured, making me feel anxious and scared. This flood is like a real nightmare. It felt like the sky was collapsing, making everything around me dark and desolate. The roar of the tornado was like a fierce warning from nature, making my heart pound. Hail fell like bullets, destroying everything below. The rumble made me feel like I was living in a war with nature. Oh my God, those two women, God save them. This scene really makes me feel uneasy. Lightning streaks across the night sky, terrifying. Each flash of lightning is like a fiery dragon, waiting to devour everything in the darkness. Do you hear people cry for help? This storm was terrifying. Heavy rain and strong winds had turned the sky white with rain. Everything around was completely obscured. It felt like being submerged in an endless sea of water. This thick layer of snow is nothing more than a dead shell. Everything is buried. Oh my God, this thing is like the Grim Reaper is looking for someone. The volcanic explosion at Mount Etna, Italy, sent a huge plume of black smoke billowing into the sky and blanketing the surrounding area. The devastation caused by the explosion not only created a scene of devastation, but also made the atmosphere gloomy and oppressive. Don't miss out on future updates. Hit subscribe and let us know what you think in the comments below. Stay safe and take care.